Okay, so if we get an Elder to remove our petrification in time to attack the Giant of Babel, we're playing the wrong game. What's going on? What happened to Sarah? Sarah saved us. Chief, don't you think we should fight for Sarah? We renounce the dragons. Their battles aren't ours. We must...
Names, please.
No, A, B, C, and D. Yeah, if they still have longer names than the main characters from Project A-Co. We must fight for Sarah and the pride of the Light Dragons. We must think of survival. Soon this place will be in ruins. Even though we're standing in the middle of it, it could crumble and collapse on us at any minute now. No! Holy cow, lady, you gotta lose some weight. The warrior of the dragon is only a myth. We must escape now. I know that I should try to stop you, Ryu, but I can't. Wait, what? Wait, what? I didn't say I was doing anything! Take this! It's not much, but you can use it for equipment. Okay, so apparently I've decided to do something without saying anything. Zog will be brought to justice soon. Good luck, warrior! We'll stay here. Come back if you need a rest.
Step in this box. Don't mind the knives in it, and when you get sawed in half, you'll be fine. We have insurance.
So we have 300 gold, which is actually a lot more than they give us in other Dragon Quest games. So.
They paid me for getting out of bed, getting turned to stone, yay.
And grabbing that vigor up. So what we want to do is buy some armor. And one thing I like in the Breath of Fire games, and I covered this in Breath of Fire 2, but you can automatically swap out old equipment for new using the deal option in this one at least. So the best thing to do is I usually grind up in the first area for new armor because you don't have to buy a sword. You'll get a free sword in the first dungeon. So first thing to do is just buy an arm pad. As for the wood shield, I think I already have that. Let's double check our gear. Yep. So rather than grind up for 400 gold, I'm actually going to gain a level or two and then move on. So our save...
Money in the process.
Yep. Now, Scarecrow, you're coming in pretty quiet. Is your mic down, or is it just my settings on Discord?
I hear him. It's more scattered than quiet, I think.
So our hometown is in ruins, but we saved at the dragon statue. Let's go ahead and check out a battle or two, because another thing in this ROM hack is the enemies have been rebalanced, so they may be easier, may be harder. But we have our battle options. We can attack, we can swap out party members when we get it. We have spells, items, auto battle, which is super handy. Attempt to run. L will change row. R will just defend. Let's go ahead and do an auto battle, see how we do.
Oh, how are you running this, actually?
Off of,
Like emulation?
Yep.
Or its own EXE or something?
Visual Boy Advance, so emulation with a patched ROM.
So it's a hack.
Yep, ROM hack.
Okay.
About the same.
Wow, they beam down. Star Trek stuff. Wow.
Oh, come on. Hit him for 14 the first time. Slam is your critical hit, and a lot of the melee fighters in this can counterattack. Very handy feature.
They can. Wait. You didn't select slam, did you?
Nope. Okay, you find more experience for a level up. I've got a... Another thing I want to do is, of course, get some items. Yep. Not run... See, there's why I'm going to want to slow down with the dash sometimes.
Is there a downside to running?
You can sometimes overshoot your destination. So the smoke is known as Marble A in the SNES translation. It basically allows you to avoid encounters. Herbs for recovering HP. So I'm going to grab one of these. I'm going to get some more herbs later on. Fortunately, you can get free healing inside of the ruined building here.
It's not FF Advanced 5 ridiculous thief speed.
Oh, I heard that one. Third burp.
You need that for certain things and that.
Yeah, especially timed missions. So I'm going to go ahead and get you...
The advanced version, but whatever.
Oh, there's still... Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Because I think they didn't have a run button in the normal one unless you were a thief.
Right.
But then they made it like it added it normally. Then they made it a super run, which was ridiculously fast. I think. That's what I've heard.
Oh, there's our counterattack. Fourth burp.
No, it fits with the title of the game. Each state firehouse sub is his breath of fire.
No, I didn't really get a spicy sandwich, though. It was a New York steamer.
Fire. Not exactly what I was thinking, but it works. Just cut out the word house and sub, belching his breath, and you're golden.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, the first video title will likely be Breath of Firehouse subs. Oh, new enemies.
Putting your mic.
And I'm glad I got that herb.
They're like buffalo rhinos. Wait, what?
And I'm probably gonna die here. No, if I strike first, Yosa! So we survived long enough to level up. Oh, nice little HP boost. Strength up 3.
Go down easily.
I had better damage rolls.
Oh.
Yeah, the first hit was like 14 when I was hitting the other one for like 9. So another one of the things the patch did on this is it readjusted the levels. I think you level up less often, but you get much better stat gains. So I would advise staying at least level 2, maybe 3 before moving on, or getting to level 2 or 3. Of course, the primary thing is you want money for healing items more than experience.
Okay. Is there like a normal item limit, like a backpack space limit?
I believe so. Looking at the...
The number that goes down.
Yep. You have limited item space, but items can be grouped together. So not too bad. Okay, so the Dragon Lord wants to hear our story. If we say, listen to my story, this could be our last chance for playing the wrong game. Let's go ahead and make a dash for the next town. That was number...
Scarecrow or Dime?
That was Scarecrow. I haven't burped at all yet. So I'm one-shotting these guys easily now.
I'll reduce you to a puddle of slime. Wait.
So now that we finished the battle, we see some wild game here. Unfortunately, our current party can't do anything about it.
Will they kill you?
Nope, they're harmless. The tricky thing is hunting them down and getting the items they drop before entering another battle. So here's our next town, which looked fine on the map, but is in ruins inside.
Coffee to use a warp through time. Never mind.
Our hometown denies been occupied by the Dark Dragons. The Dark Dragon forces have invaded our land. They now control Nanai. I thought they started with the Light Dragons. They've gotten far in just about 5 minutes. We've escaped our dangerous... We've escaped our dangerous situation only to face another one. The castle has been occupied by putrid monsters. Sewer demons? You want us to go up against monsters? You're crazy.
Sewer demons.
We need a strong fighter to chase the creatures from the castle. What are we going to do about these stinking monsters? Ryu, we should fight! Wait, how do you know me? When I was in Denai, soldiers kicked me out. Did you also come from Dragnir? I'm going to assume you did. You have the generic male sprite in front of me. The Dark Dragon family destroyed my kingdom. I must now rebuild. I don't fear the Dark Dragons. So, I was going to say, one of the bad things about this game is you don't really get to enjoy a lot of the soundtrack. Because, of course, songs restart after every battle or every transition. And a lot of them are actually quite long. That new enemy, Gonghead. Yep.
So you're fighting a blue version of that head from Mario 2? Yep.
Which one? So this is the best grinding spot in the early game. Because you get free healing. So get to level 3 or 4. Speedrunners just go for it, but of course the early game can make or break a run. Another new enemy, Pillbug. But yeah. What are you taking, Scarecrow?
Nothing right now.
Mmm. So yeah, much better experience gains. Those Pillbugs are great for gold too. Gonna grab another level.
I tried my hand at streaming before. Don't think it's the thing for me so much. That's all.
It's just one of those. If you enjoy doing it, it's fun. Of course, there. And I was thinking earlier, a friend of mine, Bowie the Hero, started streaming early. He said, "Yeah, I'm just playing this. I feel like relaxing, so I'm going to stream." So for people like him, streaming is relaxing, whereas for some of us, it's a bit intimidating.
It's sort of a cost benefit thing. This was how I was seeing it, because I like to have a final decent video product at the end, which it does not help with compared to just recording it yourself.
True. Yeah.
That's why I didn't. That's why I don't think it's for me so much.
And
Find something to do more casually, I suppose. But.
yeah, that's another reason why I'm focused on some of these older games that are easy to just set up and play. Because, admittedly, I don't like doing a lot of heavy editing, and trimming out battles can just be annoying at times. But when there are people to talk with on CoCom, there's something to fill the space during battles and dungeon diving.
I'm actually getting one of my videos of its final form right now.
Nice.
For uploading. But I'm doing the step that reduces file size.
Another new enemy, the Gloom. Oddly enough, he was blinking on the stream preview, but not on the emulator.
Yeah, he disappeared for a few seconds to me. Yeah.
So we got a nice little maze of a castle just because of debris. And for whatever reason, our sword is able to cut through it. Okay, let's go ahead and use this smoke. So straight. I think Mudman. Let me double check. If it's a missable enemy on Castlevania Symphony of the Night, we're playing the wrong game. Of course, I played through all that yesterday. So,
You know, if you divide it into two parts, parts. The second part will probably be you're playing the wrong game or something.
No, this will be more than 2 parts. This is at least a 20-hour game.
I meant this recording, not this game. Oh, no, you're gonna record it all and play it back at warp speed. Just fit it in one episode. Yeah, right.
So there's a shield upgrade for us.
The whole thing if they put it in slow motion.
Now, another thing this hack does is it readjusted a lot of the equipment stats. So it basically wanted to make it consistent with the same equipment in later games, just the defensive abilities and weight. And weight is actually a big element in these games, because the heavier an item is, of course, the slower you go.
Oh, English synonyms. What in pronunciation? Weight, not W-A-I-T.
Yep. So, some new armor, which is not better than what we already got. Also heavier. So we made the right choice. No, smoke no longer works. Unfortunately, I only had that one.
Well, you could, like, hold it above the enemy and just drop it on them. You don't want this smoke.
And a nice little defense boost with the visor. Takes our agility back down, but that's okay.
The scan visor?
Nope. Not a scouter either. Oh, one little element they put in these games. Walk over bones, you get to hear them crunch. So trap trigger destroying. So free healing, along with a detox, cures poison.
Rice Krispie bones?
And there's our flickering gloom again. And the trap trigger to dark mist, we lost AP. Doesn't really matter because we don't have any spells to use anyway.
You have no reason to be in my castle, Ribbit. Oh.
The right hardware to use your application, right?
Pretty much.
Get out. Limeless humans, you think you can drive me out? Go ahead, try.
Thankfully, I don't have to do this voice very much. So, our first boss, the Frog. If he's bodyguard and Queen Lean, we're playing the wrong game.
If you're trying to cross a road, you're playing the wrong game.
Trying to cross a road, a log, avoid alligators, or do a PlayStation 1 reboot.
The PC one too. Thing.
Oh, there have been plenty. So, if you get to 10 HP, that's when you want to heal up. Oh, he did the same thing. That's okay. This ought to...
Oh, you had the assist trophy for this new Smash or something.
Now, remember in Final Fantasy VI Return of the Dark Sorcerer when enemy recovered his life force? That happens a lot in this game. But the two things, of course, that one message is what inspired me to do this.
I read about this.
And second, their second life bar may or may not be as big as their first. You have no idea how much HP they actually have left on their second wind.
I read about this somewhere.
Oh.
I never understood exactly how it worked. Like, they should be dead, but they're not dead?
Yep, they just get a second wind, and sometimes they have more HP than they started with.
Or they have focus sashes.
I understand your strength, warrior.
Or is it bands? Whichever one. Pokemon one that you might die, you might not.
Don't know. I don't play Pokemon.
No, there's an item that says you might die or you might not. Whatever. That's all it. RPG stuff.
So we gained a bunch of levels for that. We're already ready for the next dungeon, so I would go for that at level 7. The foul air is filtering out and fresh air is coming into the castle. It no longer stinks in here!
About the good smelling fire.
A breath of fresh air. I got my herb back and 150 more gold. Unfortunately, this it's not a self-cleaning castle, so we have to take the long way back out.
No exits?
Nope. I don't remember if there's an exit spell in this one or not.
Exit spell is a torn idea, though.
There's a warp spell, but I don't know about
if you do the having it's convenient, yes, but how do you enforce like as you're leaving the dungeon surprise attack from plot stuff with that?
They usually just disable the spell.
Yeah.
But then you have to walk again. Then what's the point? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, that's.
It kind of destroys the surprise.